Hey my lovelies, hope you're doing well. Blush Lily here with another pick a card reading, and this one's going to answer the question of whether you are going to live in another country, whether you're going to relocate to another country different to where you are living now. Maybe you have a country in mind. But yeah, as usual, guys, remember that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. But for today's reading, we have three options. Option number one with the green aventurine. Option number two with a clear quartz. And option number three with the blue lace agate. Okay, so go ahead, take a deep centering breath in. Concentrate, see which pile you're most attracted to, see which crystal is calling out to you. And we're going to go ahead and start with pile number one. Alright, so if you guys were drawn to pile number one with the green aventurine, let's go ahead and take a look whether you guys are likely to be living abroad, relocating abroad anytime soon. So the first card that you guys got is Elk Nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Then we have the Moonstone, Heightened Intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness. It is trustworthy. The next card that you guys got is Look for a Sign. We then have a Forest, Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. We then have the Wait card. It's not yet time, things are being woven. Then we have the Waxing Moon. The energy is gaining momentum. We then have the Tower card, Clouds, and Grief and Adversity. So from the cards that I am seeing here, guys, I feel that you might want to relocate because you're running away from something, okay? And I'm being very drawn to the Tower and the Look for a Sign card, okay? Because I'm thinking that you guys are where you are at the moment because you need a certain realization. There's something that you're not seeing. There's something that's happening behind the scenes that you're not yet aware of. And grief and adversity, the Tower, it could sometimes be, something that shakes us to the core. It could be letting go of the past. But whatever it is, now, at this exact time, you still need to stay where you are. It is not yet time. Things are being woven. It's like you're not connected to your intuition. I feel that with this move, you're trying to run away from something. But that realization, that ego death, okay? I know the Tower can be quite scary, but please don't be scared. I feel with the Voyage of the Heart, it's almost like you're going to go away, but then realize that you can't run away from yourself and you will need to come back and still go through the energies that you need to go through, okay? It's almost like you need to deal with the place that you're at and you need to feel the sadness that you need to feel, and you need to realign with yourself, and you need to, I feel like you've been given a lot of signs, but because you can't see clearly now, you're not seeing them. So I feel like you will be going on a trip with the mission to relocate, but you will come back because the place where you are now, You need to be in that place to get the clarity that is needed for you to see where it is you truly want to go. Okay, so it's almost like saying, like, don't run away. So it is possible, but it's definitely not now, not in the near future, because there is a certain realization that needs to happen. The energy is gaining momentum. Wait, stop, look for a sign, take a deep breath in. It could just be that, you know, the voyage of the heart, love flows through you and to you. Sometimes we need to understand that you don't have to do everything by yourself. And for some of you, I feel that there could have been recently a loss, or it could be like a certain realization that's about to happen, where you will have to deal with opening your heart, okay? Like dealing with things, like not running away from yourself, not running away from the things you have to deal with, okay? And once you have dealt with it, once you have dealt with the trauma and drama, and once things have been woven, and once you have connected with your intuition, then yes, it is a possibility. But with this option, guys, in all honesty, it's a very strong maybe. So it's not necessarily a no, although the cards are quite interesting to say the least. It's not a completely no, but it is a maybe. Okay? Alright, my lovelies. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. Let's move on and see what pile 2 has got. Okay, my lovelies. So if you were drawn to pile number 2 with a clear quartz, let's go ahead and take a look whether you guys will be moving to another country, relocating, living in another country. So we have the Black Bear Guardian. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. The next card we have is Overcoming Obstacles. You can overcome anything. Yeah, you can. We then have the Watermelon Tourmaline. Stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule, as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. The next card we have over here is the Star Brothers. Horse energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Okay, so we have the 2 Guardian cards over here. We then have the Wind, activation. Next card is within the next few months. Then we have Believe in the impossible. Love this card. Strength, expectation, and mice. Okay, guys, so with you, what I'm saying is that you, first of all, you like, whoever chose this pile, you guys need to know that you're very, very, very protected. Like, you guys are very protected. You might not feel like you have the protection in the 3D, but trust me, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, you are very, very protected. You might feel a little bit lonely, and I can understand that, but your spirit guides with this reading, they're saying, don't feel lonely, we are here. And a lot of you, I feel that you guys could be Leos, a lot of you guys could be Sagittarius, some Pisces over here as well. You guys need to stop letting this the thoughts of moving, relocating, trying to go away. You guys are letting it get to you, and it's like draining your energy. And you might feel like unsafe, like if you go, you know, and you don't know anybody there, maybe where you want to go, you're being told that you guys are so protected within the next few months. And expectations. Now, expectations cards from the Mystical Keeper talks about waiting for something. It's almost like this passive active waiting, where maybe you're waiting for paperwork to come through, for a letter, for a visa decision, or just waiting for, you know, things to get better with the airline tickets and things like this. Okay, but within the next few months card over here, and this card expectations usually gives you a period of 3 months. Okay, and the wind activation, I feel that this pile is a yes. Okay, it is a yes, but you might have to first of all wait a little bit, so about 3-4 months you need to wait. And it could also be that with the overcoming obstacles and believe in impossible, you will have this amazing opportunity to go where you thought you couldn't go. It's almost like this, the doors are going to open for you. Like all you have to do is walk through them, okay? Like things are really, really aligning in your favor. Like this is a blue moon, and you know the saying, like once every blue moon something happens. And I feel that like in 3 months, this is what's going to happen. Like some amazing opportunity. I can't tell you what it is, okay? But something is going to happen. And this card is really telling you, please don't miss this opportunity, okay? Please don't miss this opportunity to go wherever it is you want to go. It could have something to do with this energy of activation where you're being guided. First of all, I feel like it might be like a quite windy city. What's a windy city? I don't know, Chicago? Anyways, wherever it is, it's a windy city. I'm also getting, with the horse here, I'm getting Middle Eastern vibes and North Africa. But anyways, activation, this could have something to do with your job, okay? Or potential opportunity with the job. It could come from a Leo, or you yourself could be a Leo. I don't know, I'm hearing Pisces. I keep hearing Pisces. Okay, Pisces. It could be that it's just that, like in the next 3 months, you understand where it is you want to go, what it is you want to do, but it's almost like you felt like it couldn't happen. Like it's one of those countries where it's like almost impossible to get in. But something happens, okay? And you have overcome this obstacle because you have reached out for help. Now, the main thing for you guys here is that you're not trying to do everything by yourself. Okay, so reach out for help and expect a miracle. While you're there, it's almost like you've manifested this move. Because your expectation, you're sitting and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to move. I'm going to move. This is going to happen. Universe is bringing me abundance. The universe is listening to my true wishes. I'm being guided in the divine, by the divine forces in the direction where I need to go, where I need to be. Now, mice and stress reduction. This is very important, guys, because this can be quite stressful. Moving to another country is quite stressful. Moving to another city is quite stressful. Even moving to another apartment is stressful, but changing your whole life can be amazingly stressful. So the mice and stress reduction. First of all, mice, this card talks about sort of taking from you, but taking from you slowly so you don't see. And I feel that this is what's happening here, that you're sort of going through a burnout, like this worrying about this relocation, this constantly trying to find a way, this constantly like worrying about it, thinking about it, may give you a burnout. So de-stress your mind, body, and schedule. You need to rest, recharge, and revive. It's really, really important. But for you guys, especially with the strength card, overcoming obstacles, and so much protection going on over here. And within the next few months, 3 months, watch out. Like this is timeless from whenever you're watching. Watch out for this opportunity. Make sure you don't miss it. Follow your bliss, follow your heart, because this will also show you the way where you really need to go, where you really need to be. So this is a yes for you guys, absolutely. But make sure that first of all, you take the opportunity. Make sure you don't wait for too long, because you might be losing valuable resources that you could make more use of in the new place. But the answer is yes. So I'm getting, like I said, it could be a windy city. It could be somewhere where there's a lot of forest. For some of you, I'm getting Prague for some reason. I don't know. This is just for me. Like some city that has quite a lot of history in it. So Europe for some of you. For some of you, it could be, yeah, like there's definitely a forest there. But again, I'm getting desert as well with the Middle East, North Africa. With the bear, I don't know, I'm getting like the forests of the US, the forests of Canada. Some of you, this could be South Africa, I'm hearing as well. Let me just see if I'm seeing anything else here. I want to say Italy for some of you, but because I'm getting like the Pisa Tower sort of thing. But yeah. So this, guys, this pile is a yes, and it's happening pretty soon. Make sure that you don't miss out on this opportunity because you're not like sure of it. This is like once in a blue moon opportunity, and you will overcome these obstacles. You're very protected. Don't waste your resources willy-nilly. Make sure that you take time to rejuvenate, to de-stress, and because you need to have power to like get this sword out of this boulder, or just move this boulder. You know what I mean. You need to make sure that you have the power, you have your strength, because with this inner strength, with the taming of your stress, taming of your instincts, taming of your fears, you can overcome anything at all. Okay, my lovelies, I hope this reading resonated with you. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, pile number 3 with the blue lace agate. Let's go ahead and take a look if you guys are going to relocate, if you guys are going to live somewhere else. Okay, Eagle, Mastery. You're on a spiritual journey beyond this sky. Wow. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Beautiful. Your wisdom inspires the world. Wow. Okay, this is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We then have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. And this really relates to, sort of soaring up high and looking at the bigger picture. We then get more information. Turquoise, spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Music, harmony. The Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. Journey by Moonlight, believe in magic. We then have the Cavalier, which is the messenger card, number 1. We then have the Bereavement card over here, and the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, guys, so with you, wow. You guys are all about journey and traveling and soaring and moving and movement. You guys are very spiritual. I feel that a lot of you could be somehow linked to music, okay? Whether you are just inspired by music, whether you guys are just, whether you guys are writing music, whether you guys are writing song lyrics, whether you guys play an instrument. It doesn't matter what it is. Music is very important in your life, and this is what's going to somehow help you and affect you in relocating. Seeing potential, bringing unconscious to mind. So I feel that some of you could, of course, be Sagittarius, Capricorn. I'm hearing some Leo. I'm hearing Virgo. I'm hearing Gemini. I'm hearing Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A lot of star signs here, but you guys are just wow. I don't know, I just forget this, constant movement, constant traveling, and this music somehow is connected to your spiritual path. Now you might get the message of something ended, okay? Although this card might seem a bit grim, don't worry about it. It doesn't necessarily mean somebody died or anything like that. It just could be meaning an end of a cycle, okay? So of course it could sometimes be a message of somebody passing away, a relative, and you will have to go to, like, you get this letter that, unfortunately this happened. I don't feel like this is a close relative, so there's nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? It's like a distant relative. It could not even be your relative. You could be going with a friend, but something is coming to an end and you will travel. Maybe you haven't even thought that you wanted to relocate there, okay? But you will travel. I feel like you will travel to somewhere for one reason, and you will be like, you know what, this place is quite nice. And you might find a companion there. You might find somebody to play your music with. You might feel somebody, just a harmony. Like, it's important for you, a place where you are going to relocate is important for you to feel harmonious. And I'm seeing mountains, and I'm seeing beautiful sea. So it could be places like Indonesia, it could be places like Malaysia, it could be, like, I'm hearing Philippines. For some of you it could be somewhere with the mountains. This could be like places like Switzerland, places like America again, places like Canada again, places like Germany, places I'm more drawn to the ocean here. So it could be like more of you want to go towards the ocean, towards the sea. And of course there's this lake here, so it could be like a mountainous area somewhere, with the lake. But for most of you, I'm hearing somewhere nice, warm, with the ocean. Believe in magic. The whole thing is just magical, okay guys? So you will yes, relocate. You will definitely go there. It might not start out from, like, on a high note, but it's almost like with the Five of Swords in reverse, you're walking away from it could be like an old relationship. It could just be toxicity, I'm hearing, where you just felt like you were in a toxic environment day and night, and you're moving away. And with the Cavalier, with the Messenger card, this talks about plane tickets, train tickets. So you might be waiting for plane tickets, train tickets. Get more information about the place before you go. It's almost saying, like, make sure you get your visa right, make sure you get your papers right. If you need to drive there, make sure you sort out your driver's license. But you guys, yeah, absolutely. And I feel that you are very connected to the moon, because we have the full moon here, and I'm seeing the full moon here, the journey by the moonlight. Your intuition, your spirituality will guide you. It's really important for you to listen to where you are being led, okay? Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you with prompts to make necessary life changes. So I feel like, yeah, you just felt like, you know what, your life is just, it's not okay with you anymore. You've outgrown your old life. It's time to get moving. And again, because we've got to get more information, and there's the Metatron's cube here, I feel that, you guys will be doing, like, research, and you might be going to power places as well, okay, to check and be reading up on, like, the earth, the sacred geometry and things like this, but yeah, you'll be, this is like a spiritual journey. You'll be spiritually led, and I feel that you will get this peace and harmony that you really, really want. It's almost like I see you laying, like some of you guys are sitting meditating in the beautiful mountains. Okay, some of you are just laying on the beautiful waves of this turquoise water, and you're so calm, you're so at peace. But full moon are really, really important. So make sure that you let go of whatever is no longer serving you. Make sure that you put your old life in this casket. You put your fears, your like limiting beliefs there, and just drop it. Just drop it and leave it, and leave toxic situations, because they're no longer resonating with you whatsoever. So yeah, guys, for you, you're definitely moving, absolutely. I can't say how soon it's going to be, but with the ego and like this movement, and with the Sagittarius, I'm getting more like air travel, and I'm getting quite fast. It's going to be quite fast, soaring, flying through the sky, leaving a lot of things behind, and with the what you call them, wings there as well. So yes, guys, for you, that's a yes, and I feel it's going to happen pretty soon. I would say within the next 6 to 8 months. And yeah, you guys are going to be really, really happy wherever you're going to end up with, and wherever you end up at. And I'm hearing also soul tribe. You'll find your soul tribe there as well. It's very, very spiritual. But make sure to get more information. Make sure you get all the paperwork sorted out, so you don't have to like worry about it. And yeah, harmony, definitely harmony, and definitely you're guided by the winds of the spirit. So trust that. Okay, my lovelies, I hope you liked this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button, and make sure to take good care of yourselves now. Bye.